right, you guys, are we all ready to go?
Ready when you are, boss.
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, guys. Welcome to Duality, episode 2. Today we're interviewing ISO, my main man here, new member of Duality, and he's running our secondary, or I mean, I guess it's really our most experienced in the season's rostered. So welcome ISO, leader of Duality Zero, possibly the best team in Duality, very likely the best team in Duality. Welcome, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I appreciate the compliments. Really happy to be here. Excited to see what comes with Duality, and definitely ready to contribute and help out.
Let's go, dude. And yeah, just let's jump into it. Like, how are you doing today, man? How you feeling?
A little tired. It went to sleep a little late last night. I think everybody kind of did, but hanging in there.
Yeah, and out of curiosity, why did you go to sleep a little late last night? Were you up to anything important?
Well, there was a best of 3 grand finals that we did compete in, the first Duality Open, which we did win. So it was exciting. Won a little bit of cash. So.
Yeah, congratulations! Like, you guys, so that's the first tournament we've ever run. It was paid in the sense that if you won, you won $150 as a team, and you guys absolutely just destroyed. You know what I mean? It was 8 total teams, and you guys came out on top. And it was, I feel like it's not crazy to say that it wasn't close. I think that some of the games were like on the grand final were slightly close, but it was a 2-0. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, man.
you guys won. You were dominant.
They're like Vitality right now. They played 4 maps. They didn't drop a map.
Yeah, exactly right. And Taylor, how are you doing today, sir?
A little tired. Just came back from work like 2 hours ago, but overall we're great. How about yourself?
Doing great, doing great. How was your first experience running a tournament?
Listen, I'm still having a little bit of issues. But listen, I got some feedback finally from the admins. It's an ongoing issue, and we fixed it. I need to run a VPN to watch match rooms.
Interesting. Okay.
So
Yeah.
they're going to get back with me on how to fully, when they get an actual answer on how to fix this for the future tournaments.
I had no clue how much was involved in running a face tournament. Like, I didn't know that. Like, you were involved in some close groups with like face admins. You had to put in tickets. You said
Like
15 tickets.
About 15. I
That's
mean,
insane.
this one's still ongoing. It's been like a day now. We don't have an exact answer yet.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think the one of my favorite things from the tournaments was our casters. I think they did a really great job.
Oh,
Shout out to
100%.
Getabird. I love Getabird.
Ghetto
He's
Bird.
awesome.
And don't forget Ozzy too.
Ozzy, Rise, like I think everyone did such a great job. My friend Steve's 921 like just hopped in. It's the first time he's ever done anything like that, and I think everyone did a really great job. Yeah, I think it generally went very smooth, and what I like too is I feel like the community really took to it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of people in our Discord and a lot of people in close communities to ours really, I don't know, hopped in and really just enjoyed the experience. It was really nice to see. It was great. So.
Yeah, the Twitch chat was alive every single game. It was fun to watch.
I mean, that's really all you could ever wish for. I think the beautiful thing about this is that, we do this because we love it. You know what I mean? It's a passion project first, more than trying to get views. But whenever it does get some views or get some traction, you can't help but be pretty proud of it. So, yeah. It takes a village though, right? I don't think any one of us could have just done it ourselves. So that's great.
No, it was a big headache, but it was worth it.
Yeah, 100%. So, OG, when's the next one? Do we have a date yet? I'm putting you on the spot here. Sorry, I know we just ended.
So, we're going to have the actual one that's going to be a buy-in, $5 per person, is going to be at the end of this current season starting. So, don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe that would be in June.
Okay.
I think June's
Should
when
be
the
sometime in
season
June.
ends.
Yeah.
I think June's when the season ends, but in May, beginning of May, we will have our official leaderboard for Face It.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can participate for this one, and there will be prizes for the first 5 people.
Wow. Okay.
So it's like a Face It hub, right?
That's a Face It hub, exactly. You're just gonna solo queue the games, and I mean, whoever wins most at the end of the month, they get a prize for just playing the game.
So one quick question, OG. I know in like the Mythic League and whatnot, it's a little bit bigger, but I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but can't users actually get ELO from that?
They can.
So I think it has to be a certain size. Is that right? There has to be.
I believe so. I mean, I don't think you're going to get really ELO from this one, but we're striving to do that.
Absolutely. So yeah, everybody join up, and eventually you can get ELO from these games.
Wait a minute. So I'm sorry, I'm like oblivious a little bit. So this sounds awesome. Okay, did you say that we're gonna have a Duality hub? Is that happening?
The hub's already made.
But like people can queue up and do like pugs and stuff through it?
Yes.
Correct?
Or 10 mans. Yeah, you could run 10 mans through it as well.
I already have it made. There's already 10 mans. We're going to do 1v1 cash cups as well in May. We're going to do a lot of tournaments in May. Stay tuned for that.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. I love pugging a lot. So
yeah, I would like to do it like mid-April, but I'm trying to be realistic, especially with these issues I had with the FACEIT tournament. Right. I want to try and iron everything out. So I think start of May, maybe even like a week or two into May should be a perfect time to where I should know how to properly work this FACEIT hub, and there should be no kinks.
Got it. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, let's go, dude. Sky's the limit. There's a lot of stuff we can do. And yeah, we're willing to do anything that the community will participate in. And guys, what I'll say is if you're interested in stuff like this and you want more stuff like this, we need to know, because if we're doing it but we don't hear back from you guys that you love this stuff, then we're not going to know to keep doing what you guys love. So leave a comment.
Drop a comment.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Like.
Yeah. Join our
Discord. Let us know.
Exactly. That way we know, especially the podcast too, because this is episode 2. We're going to jump into some exciting stuff, but let us know if you love this. We'll keep doing it. Let's move on to our next thing. So anything else in the tournament, guys? That was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Anything else before we move on?
The only thing I can say is, if you have a team out there, come join it. It's a lot of fun. Your games get casted, guaranteed. Mm-hmm. So just that alone, the casters are great. The setup's great. So if you guys are interested, come sign your team up for the next ones.
Just to piggyback on that, we actually, I think we're aiming for 16 teams, right? OG?
16. 8 was the trial run.
Yeah.
I feel like we actually could have made it to maybe 12 because the last 2 days, 4 different teams hit me up, but it was just I didn't accept any of them. All I needed was 1 to get to the 8 because I already knew it was going to be a clusterfuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Especially with we had 2 games that got delayed by 30 minutes on both B streams. Very unfortunate. I couldn't imagine me trying to do this with 12 teams or more on the first tournament. So now that I know what's going on, we're shooting for 16.
Let's go, dude. That'd be amazing. Like that, the scale would just be really, really cool to see. 100%. All right, so let's jump into our next topic here, which is definitely going to be going about the updates. So we got some updates going on to the animations. Is that actually the correct way to say it? It's the anime graph. Is that correct?
Anime graph.
Anime graph. Yeah. I definitely have felt the difference in game. I mean, you would feel this in game, right?
It's beta.
It's beta. Yeah, it's currently in beta. I'm gonna get around to trying it out pretty soon. There is a deathmatch server that someone is hosting, so I will figure that out and put it in our Discord if anyone's interested in trying out the Anime Graph 2 update, because there's a lot of differences in this update.
How do you play the beta? Dumb question.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure it has something to do going on the Steam. You could probably find it through there, but I'm gonna have to actually figure that out myself. I haven't had time to do that yet.
So you would go to Steam. Yeah, you right click on your properties for CS2, and then there would be somewhere in here. Or is it
game versions and betas?
People might be thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the way to do it. And guys, I'm just real quick. I'm putting this up on in front of the stream. So I'm pulling up a video.
There it is. Anime Graph 2 beta, April 2nd, 2026.
Yeah, it's right above. For me, it's right above the Counter-Strike Global, where you would previously play CS:GO if you wanted to.
So I'm playing it over the podcast right now, the instructions. So like the guy said, you're just gonna go to game versions and betas and select the proper version to get there. Yep, and it literally says Anime Graph 2 beta. So let's see what it looked like. I'm just looking at another video right here. Let's just see what it looked like. I mean, I guess it's the way people strafe, right? So I've heard that at a
I'm
high
excited.
level, this is going to
I'm,
help.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
I feel like this is gonna be a buff for me.
I feel like people are saying that at a high level, you can tell when people counter strafe versus just like swing, I guess, or don't know.
Yeah.
What do you
So
think?
one of the main complaints from coming from CS2 from CS:GO is the way that Counter Strikes happen and how it visually looks so much different that it threw people off. And I think it was something that contributed to the even higher buff to Peaker's advantage. I think one thing you might see out of this update is Peaker's advantage might get nerfed slightly. It's never going to be nerfed, completely, because it's been an integral part of the game. Not integral, but it's been a part of the game. Just a
Yeah,
side effect of online play since
forever.
1.6.
Hmm. Yeah, that's really interesting. Have you guys? I know I definitely felt the difference for sure.
I don't understand how it's in the beta. That is all mind games.
It's funny. I was actually I was playing in EU servers last night with our boy Kenny, and it was just funny because I was playing on like 100 ping in Face It, and it's just like you could definitely feel Peaker's advantage even more at a high ping, and definitely still in CS2 in general though 100% as compared to Go on like 128 tick, and we even played Go like 2 days ago on 128 tick, and that felt very very different as well. So what's your guys' ideal though scenario for the game? Do you guys care about 128 tick? Do you think sub tick's been fine as it is, or
I hate subtick. I hate that what you see is what you get. I'm so tired of this. I'm dying behind a wall. I mean,
do you like the Michael
So
Jackson peak or no?
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
So I haven't seen it yet.
I saw it, bro, a year ago.
Apparently it's back.
Really?
Apparently
so
it's
the way
back.
the way this Atom Graph 2 works is the way like the old system, the current system is basically your client side sends the server inputs, and if like per se you go behind a wall, but like in the server state you are still like peaking on the client state, you're behind the wall. The Anagraph 2 update is going to make it to where those two are more tightly linked.
Mm.
It's not going to get rid of dying behind walls. That was the thing in CS:GO as well. I don't think it was as bad as CS2,
Yeah, it
but
was
I think that
nowhere
you're
near.
going to at least see that it is back to probably CS:GO levels of dying behind the wall. Anagraph 2 is like basically, to put it in perspective, the CS2 we've been playing on, to me, has been the beta. Anagraph 2 is something that they wanted to have released with the game. They've already had the animations on the weapons and everything. They've released that long ago, but this is the rest of the pie. We only got a piece of the pie. This is the rest of the pie adding into the game. So this is kind of once they push this out, fix all the bugs. This is what they envision CS2 to be. So I'm really curious to see how the subtick changes. Like if it works better, I feel like the subtick is gonna actually work as intended now with this update.
Just to be a devil's advocate, what if, and this would be shocking and sad and terrible, what if it got released and it was just like when CS2 originally came out and the tick rate was terrible? Y'all remember this or no?
I'd go back to what I did in CS2. I'd
That
stop
would
playing for a
suck. I
year.
really hope it is good. Like I'm hoping it's good.
I stopped playing for a year because when CS2 came out,
I'm still playing
that
for
was my
like a month, I
that
think.
that was my only break on this game since like 2018.
Damn, yeah, I feel that. I took a break also when CS2 was released.
It just wasn't. I didn't like it.
So did you ever take a break, or you were like, nah, man, I'm sticking through it?
For CS2, I did not. I really liked CS2 when it came out.
Really? Respect.
I enjoyed it more than CS:GO. I actually
Wow.
took a break starting in 2015. I took an 8-year break. It wasn't just because it was life situations, but
Yeah.
it was also because I didn't enjoy CS:GO much. They actually, like, back in I think 2017, you guys played CS:GO all the way through. There was like a big update to made the game feel so much
I
better
saw,
over time.
dude. Whenever I'd watch tournaments, like before that update, like it just looks so different. But yeah, that's
That's what
interesting.
gives
Yeah.
me hope as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree because I think if I played, I mean, I actually tried playing it. By the way, I actually, obviously, like we talked about, you can go into Steam settings and pull up the betas. So when I was a big fan of CS:GO and playing it in like 2019 or 2020, I actually went and pulled up the beta from like 2014 or something like that, or 2013, because you can always just jump into a different version of the game anytime you want. And yeah, it just felt a lot worse. So it's nice to see progress is happening, even though it's slow sometimes. For sure.
I'm still waiting on new night finishes, man. The last night finish came out in think it was 2015, 2018.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's your ideal update is like skins, would you say? Like a skin update?
Yeah, I want something new, man.
I
I'm
mean, did
tired
you
of
like
this.
CS2 for that fact or no?
I mean, yeah, it was nice. I like the new glove update that just came out. This is really sick.
Okay. That's awesome. And then ISO, like what I mean, is this the update you're most looking forward to for the game, or is there another update?
No, absolutely. This update is really what I've been waiting for. Not too long ago, I talked to I don't know if you know who Jay Chance is. He's a like an ECL advanced player, but we had a talk when the ammo change happened and discussing that. And one thing we talked about is Graph 2 coming to the game, and that was maybe how long ago was that update? It might have been close to 2-3 weeks ago.
Wow.
That was really the main thing we're talking about is when are they going to bring Graph 2 to the game? They have it for the the weapons and everything, and because for me, what this update will do is like it's the animations that are going to be reproduced server side are going to be a lot closer to 1-to-1. Obviously, ping's going to affect that, but it's basically we're playing CS2 on an old, outdated
Animation thing.
framework. Yeah, like a framework that was meant for a whole nother engine. So this is actually the framework that is intended to go with the game engine.
Wow. I'm excited, man. So yeah, I guess we're just waiting to find out like when that actually comes to fruition, like when they actually like publish it pretty much from the beta to like the actual game.
Yeah, if you guys want to read more about it, I'm sorry if you don't mind the Reddit post that I sent you. There's if you look at the Reddit post, it should be linked on the podcast. But if you look at the comment by Lord Zaref down there, he lays it out and exactly what to expect from this new update.
So
He's a software engineer. Yeah, yep.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
he basically lays it out.
So guys, I'm gonna put the link to Reddit for what we're talking about here, the post. And yeah, it's definitely really interesting. And you know, whether you like it or not, this is going to be a you're gonna feel this in the game
coming.
very soon when it's coming. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm excited
Yeah.
though. I think this is a good change. I'm really excited to see what it looks like for sure. Anything that increases the skill ceiling of the game, let's do it. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see what the movement looks like, the counter strafing. Let's do it, bro. I'm excited.
I don't mean to go.
Will Doc be just as overpowered as he is? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't mean to go off topic here either,
Yeah.
too, but have you seen the new Face It update as well for
Ooh.
April 22nd?
Okay, so here's a
The new
question for
season?
both you guys. And OG, I'm
I'm
sorry
excited.
if you have not seen this. So Kenny messaged me the other day. He said that he was getting back free elo. Just all of a sudden, he just kept getting elo all of a sudden. I got back 20 myself. And it wasn't just like from bans, because like you know how whenever somebody gets banned,
I didn't get shit.
I'm so sorry.
It's per usual. They don't
Another
care.
player got 200, by the way. So Kenny got like 100 back, I think. I got just like 40 back. And then somebody else got 200. Did you get?
That's
anything
pretty low
back,
for you.
guys?
Normally you get about 180.
I'll take it, dude. Yeah, I know,
Hey,
right?
I didn't get shit. I never get anything.
I'm so sorry. What about you, ISO? You get anything cool?
No, I stayed exactly where I was.
I'm so sorry. This was like I think Thursday. We were curious if it was related to the new Face It update that's coming. So let's definitely talk about that.
I don't think so. I'm curious because I know a lot of level 10s. They're all either going to stay where they're at or they're going to drastically drop with this new update. But I'm curious for anybody level 9 and below. Is it worth me grinding till the 22nd to get to level 10?
Maybe.
So the way I read the notes is if the more active you are, the less reset you're actually going to get. And for the people who say have hit level 10 and stayed stagnant, turn on their cheats and go into Premier to wreak havoc, those kind of players are going to drop down to, who knows? They might not. There's 10 placement matches, right? So are they going to hide the elo till the placement matches are over? So that's gonna affect a lot of people who have achieved high elo but have just like been inactive for months on end.
I'm super excited about this. And so I love that they're doing placement matches. I'm going to throw out a hot take, okay? And you guys may look at me and go, Upstart, you're insane. But hear me out. I want us to actually have a hard elo reset. Okay? I'm just saying it right now. I want a hard elo reset right now.
Everyone go back to 1,000. Fuck it.
Everybody re-earn your level 10, dude. Re-earn it.
It would be a lot of fun to if you're level 10 already, you can get matchup with challengers, especially when you're solo queuing. So I think it'd be a lot of fun. It would bring down it would make it to where like if everybody starts playing, like when that update were to drop, you'd be playing with like pros,
It-
higher elo players. It'd be a lot of fun.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I wouldn't play for the first week.
What?
Y'all
Why
can,
not?
bro. I'm not playing against Donk in the first week. You can go ahead, go up 300, 400 elo. I'm gonna queue after you.
Wow.
You just have to play against like No Cries, and I played against him when people were saying he was cheating. So
How was that?
Well, you see-
I never played against him, to be honest. Never once.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was cheating. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but
Well, okay, we can
you know,
say it right here. I know we're talking about the update, but was No Cries cheating? I think he was.
No, I don't think he
Hot
was.
take.
I don't think so. We actually, the funny thing is we demo reviewed him before anything ever happened. Like before any videos came out, like we ran into him in a pug, and Monk, he's in the Discord.
Yeah.
We actually sit there and like review the demo with like a couple of us, like what's up with this guy? Like he's
correct. The only reason why I think he is or was that's what I meant to say is was. I think he was cheating. I think
No,
that
I
he
still don't
was
think so.
cheating. Like I think he was a great player that was cheating, just like with like a trigger bot or something. I think he got a lot of notoriety and got where he wanted, and then he stopped. That's my opinion. Just because we have not seen anything even remotely close to anything he was doing. Like
That's not true at all.
I don't know. I've seen some of his clips recently. They're just not.
Man, before I went to bed last night, I saw his clips. It was like a 1v4 Mirage. It was crazy.
I think they're
fucking
good.
crazy.
I'm just not sure they're as good. Hot take.
I think you're coping.
Hot take. He's got to be cheating, right? He can't be better than us by that much, right?
Oh, I mean,
Also, why did no pro teams
Never.
pick him up? Just saying. What about that?
is it one he picked up? I don't know.
Even Donk called him a cheater, and that was like a few months ago.
That's good. That's really good. I mean, because you got to remember as well, there's so much that goes in being a pro player. It's mentally stressful. Like I want to use like Shroud for example. Like if Shroud said it himself, it's so stressful being a pro, and I mean, if you're worried about, I guess, like money wise, there's so much more money in content creation than being a pro player,
Yeah, it's true.
and he's already doing good as a content creator.
He is? Okay.
So
I haven't looked his
why
stream.
go pro?
Is his stream getting a lot of views, Loki?
I mean,
yeah, he's
enough
a pretty big streamer. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got brand deals, everything.
yeah. So why do I gotta go pro and just be so much more stressful? It's a headache.
Well, that's my conspiracy on it. But respect to No Cries, though. At the very least, I respect him going to Face It headquarters, doing what he did, become a streamer now. Who knows, maybe become a pro in the future. I mean, I saw his
Maybe.
interview on like I think ESL Pro League. I think they called him up literally, and he was saying that a few teams that were literally in Pro League were hitting him up with offers. So big respect to the guy. Because how old is he again?
Yeah.
He's like 17, 18, something like that, or I don't remember.
He can't be older than 20, I would say.
Young guy,
Yeah.
and he's doing some really impressive
I
stuff.
mean, I'm glad these teams are willing to take risks though on like really nice puggers, but I mean, it's about time.
Well, I mean,
Especially in North America, no one's really been taking shots at these cracked out puggers.
yeah. Well, I mean, to your point though, I mean, we said that they were willing to take risks on him, but he's still not on a team though, and it's been a while, right? Like it's been.
I mean, he doesn't want to do it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not for everyone. He just wants to be cracked at Counter Strike and now make money off content creation. It's understandable.
I think if I was ever that good, I'm not sure I would join a team either, but for a different reason. I'm too old now, in my opinion. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to reroute my whole life.
I
to
mean-
travel for tournaments. You know.
I mean, who's the oldest person currently playing right now? I mean, who even was currently was Forrest was up there, but he retired.
Oh, probably Kerrigan, who's the oldest. You said. I think Kerrigan.
Probably in tier 1, I would say. Yeah, Xantares is what, 33?
Yeah.
I think so.
think
Fallen's up
Reyna's
there
about
too.
the
I
same
think
age, too.
I think Fallen's a year younger than Kerrigan.
Well, we can check right now. Let me see. So Fallen is 34.
Kerrigan's 35.
35, okay. Apex is getting up there. I think he's like 33, maybe? 33. Wow, look at me. I know some stuff.
Or how about Forrest?
Forrest? Let me see here.
He doesn't play anymore, but I know he's old. Remember him way back
Wrong
in the
Forrest. There's a Russian Forrest, bro. Crazy. 37. It's 37.
day. Yeah, 37.
Wow.
I think he was the oldest pro player until he retired recently. He was retired like 36.
You watch his streams ever? Because they're pretty good.
I do.
All right, guys. So any other points on Animograph? Okay, Face It update. So they're going to do like 10 placement matches, I guess. And like ISO was saying, if you're an active level 10, maybe not gonna be a huge difference for you. You may get some elo back, I guess, from the people who were inactive and now going to lose some elo. It sounds like that might be kind of
I don't think
the
that's
gist.
going to happen.
We'll see.
I think you'll just lose a lot less, maybe like very minimal, and then your placement matches. Well, OG, are they weighted higher? That's in placement matches.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's just how you do. I mean, so if you were just a dog shit level 10, you're going to get hit hard. But like, let's say you're a challenger level, you're not going to hit too hard, and you're like, if you play fine in your placement matches, you're not really going. You're going to stay stagnant.
Gotcha.
I'm just so curious about. Bless you, but I'm
Thank
so
you.
curious on like anyone below 10.
Yeah,
Like how hard are they going to get hit?
it's a good question. So let's jump into our next and main topic of this podcast number 2 here. So we have a special guest on this podcast here, Mr. ISO himself. Again, that's team captain of Duality Zero. They just won our first Duality Open tournament with 8 other teams, showing up as well. So congratulations to him. But let's talk a little bit about ISO. So let's jump into a bit about who you are. I guess the first question I want to ask you, ISO, is why Counter Strike, man? Why Counter Strike?
When I was 14 or 15, I got a gift for my birthday from just a guy I'd worked summers with, and he gave me a CD copy of Counter Strike Source.
CD copy, dude.
Do you still have it?
Yes.
Can we see it? You
No,
got it near you?
I don't have it, unfortunately.
God.
Awesome.
No, I'm was bad at keeping things,
Okay.
to be honest. But that's where it all started. I played Counter Strike Source. I was terrible at it. I played in his like public server and got smoked. And then just like anything, you have fun playing, you have fun doing it, and you put hours into it and get better.
Let's go, dude. Okay, this was another question for me. I was thinking of where did the name? I mean, it is ISO, right? Like, where did that name come from? Is it actually ISO? Is the way you say it? Probably.
Yeah. So a username I made playing games when I was 11. I started with that, and it was kind of silly name, and it got shortened anyway. Everybody just did ISO, so I just changed it, and
like
it's
it.
been like that ever since.
Still be a cool name because I know in like basketball, for example, if a player wants to take someone else one-on-one, it's like ISO, so I dig it, it's cool. I guess I think I was gonna ask who you are, but I think we're getting the gist of it. That's the point of all this. So I guess when did you start playing? I think you kind of already explored that, but
Yeah, it'd be around 2007, 2008 range is when I started playing Source. I started playing competitively around 2008, 2009.
that's incredible. So Taylor, also known as OG, when did you first start playing?
Like Counter Strike, I would say like late 2017, early 2018. But I've been watching Counter Strike since like 2014.
I think that kind of shoots back to how ISO has literally experienced the history of Counter Strike. You know what I mean?
Hey, he's like Fallen, man.
Yeah,
basically, he's a
forever,
godfather.
That is seriously amazing because I'm a big fan of like watching the history of Counter Strike. Like I love to, like, for me it's like my best like nighttime thing just to watch like old tournaments, and just like that's how I go to sleep a lot of the time. Is just like I'll just
Back in the day when I did play, once I started getting into the competitive scene, like I didn't start playing 1.6. I later played 1.6. Like I would play a lot of pugs in 1.6 on ENCA with some friends, but back in the day, Counter Strike Source, there was like the scene was split between 1.6 and Source, and 1.6 was by far the bigger scene. So Counter Strike Source is basically like Counter Strike's little brother on the scene for the time I played. It was there was really good players, and obviously there's players that play Source that went pro in CS:GO. So the skill level was similar. It's just most people, including pros, all preferred 1.6.
Am I correct in saying that I think the NIP lineup that we all talk about, the one that won all those tournaments, I think they still have the greatest record for winning all those tournaments in a row. They all came split from like 1.6, right? And also like Source.
Yes, they were. I think they were all 1.6 players. I know Get Right was a 1.6 player. Forrest, Freiberg, all those guys were 1.6 players. Wow. Kerrigan was a 1.6 player. Most people were. I think Apex might have been a Source player. I know for a fact Kenny S was a Source player. Scream was a Source player. There, you could name a bunch of people that were Source pros.
Pretty sure Simple was a 1.6.
Really? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Dang, man. I mean, do you ever go back and play 1.6 or no?
Oh, I do. Yeah. I play on Mexico pug servers every once in a while. It's a lot of fun.
Dude, let me know. I would love to. I played it a little bit, but not enough because it just the game feels so. I love how back in those days the game just feels so basic and smooth, and now it feels like uh companies want to overwhelm you with like the graphics and stuff and all sorts of new stuff, which is fine. It's just like I like the simplicity. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of that. So when did you start first taking Counter Strike serious? Would you say?
I would say really in 2000, late 2008.
Okay.
I started to play on some open teams and slowly started working my way up. Eventually got on a team with some people that are still friends to this day, and we started going to local lands, having some
Wow.
decent success, and then I, went from there.
What did you ever win any lands yet at all?
I've gotten third at a land twice. I've never won one, so
You never know. Maybe.
yeah, it could still happen. I've actually one of the I think the one of the more high profile lands I played in was actually it's called Iron Gaming. It was a CS:GO land, but the the qualifiers land there was another qualifier in a different region, and I'm trying to think of the team. I think it was NIP.
Wow.
Actually, like went to the qualifier and obviously went to the main event, which was in Texas. But I actually played in the qualifier and we missed the cut, but it was a fun experience.
I always hear that land feels different. Is that true? Does the game feel totally
Oh
different?
yeah, it's real. It's true. Like Peaker's advantage is way weaker. Um, in Source, the weirdest thing, I never was like a primary opper, but whenever I went to land, I played on Dust 2. Picking mid doors was so easy, so free.
They need to bring that back, man. Get rid of that dumbass thing.
Yeah, I was surprised when they added that. But I guess people always complain that Dust 2 is a map that doesn't change very much, so I guess you can't really fault them whenever they make a change.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I like
that's
that
right.
mentality too, but hey, some people really hate Dust 2.
Yeah, I think one of the better changes though is
The doors.
back in the day, on Dust 2, but like as far as map changes go, do you guys remember where Secret used to be on Nuke?
Yeah, right.
I do, yes.
Like when did they change that in CS:GO? Because that's something I came back to after I stopped playing. I was
think
playing
it
on
has to
Volcanoes
be
for
2016, 2017.
Yeah, because it changed before I actually started playing.
Yeah, same here. I started playing in 2019 myself, so I'm just thinking back to tournaments I watched in like 2017.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah,
I missed that big damn catwalk that you could also walk on Nuke. You know what I mean? On that side, A side is.
What do you guys think about the B doors change on Dust 2? I'm a big fan of this. Loved it. You know, guys, how they flipped the doors?
B doors.
They
On
flipped
Dust 2 they did.
They flipped like which door was open. I'm pretty sure.
I really didn't notice that.
Should I pull it up, chat? Let's take
It messed up my lineups.
B doors change. I'll try to pull this up real quick, but let me see here. Next question here. How many teams have you played on throughout your time?
Too many to count. Teams that mattered, probably I would say 3 I could name. The highest the highest level I played was like a season of CVP on a team called Just for Fame. I played on a team with J Chance in Siberia for a long time. When I ended up quitting the team, that lineup ended up going to Mountain Dew League in the ECA. That was probably one of the better teams I played on. And there was a team that was a long-time main, low-level invite team called Simplified Gaming. I played a season of main with them.
Wow. This was a question I just thought of just now. Did you ever have like a mentor, somebody who really like showed you the ropes, I guess, and like kind of changed your vision of the game? Maybe several.
I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say like a one mentor. It's just really being on teams with people that are better and more experienced than you, and just like watching them, listen to them, watch how they play, and that's really how I learn.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I mean, just always staying open-minded. You know what I mean? And you pick up a lot of things, and I think if you're open-minded, you can learn a lot of stuff from a lot of people, and then you can also disregard the stuff that's not important, right? It's just like you just end up taking the best of a lot of people, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I played around some people that have ended up going to do like some really good things, and
you said you spoke
just
to
watching them
Young
play.
Automatic, right? I think I remember you.
Yeah, I played some games with him. Played against his team in Open. long ago. It was just him and some of his friends, and we played a game on Nuke that went into overtime. And I just remember 1v1 I had against him. Like just like I any other player, like what the move I did for the like outplayed him. It was just going up and down the vents on Nuke, but like I did what I thought would work, and he's just right there ready for it. It's just he was such a good player. But yeah, actually, it's funny enough. I was in Ventrilo the day he got his like big break into Invite, which is with a team called Firish.
Mhm.
He came in and said he had a ESA pug with Danny Jones, who was the leader of the team, and he got invited to try out, got picked up by him, and then once he was an Invite and everybody's seen how good he was, like he just flew up from there.
I think Automatic and Stewie and Tarek, like those are just so unique players that obviously went on to like carry the NA scene. But will we ever get another NA major? You know what I mean? Like, was that it? Is that all that's gonna happen?
They'll have another NA major. It might not be for a year or two, but I think they
Well, I
will.
mean, do you think we'll ever win one though? That's really what I mean.
Oh, win one. Oh,
Yeah, because that's
oof.
the only one we've ever won with a full NA lineup.
Hey, listen.
Mhm.
I mean, are we counting
Which is like,
M80
hold
as
on, Duality, bro. Don't worry.
I mean, I've got to give us at least like 5 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably 5. This takes
You
time.
never know, man.
But the current teams we have, I mean, do we count M80 as still a North American team when they got like I think they got like 2 or 3 Germans on their team now?
I think Energy is
I
the most
personally
NA team,
don't.
right? Or no?
I don't count them as an NA team.
I per- I-
M80, no,
that's
NRG still doesn't have full North American either.
They
I
don't?
don't think.
So
I
is
don't
there
think
any
so.
lineup that's full NA that's competing
I
at
don't
like
know.
a tier 1 level?
Listen. On TikTok, I could be wrong,
Uh,
but when's the last time y'all saw Cloud9? I've been seeing Cloud9 post like stuff about Counter Strike again, like util wise. Is Cloud9 coming back?
I hope so. I feel a little bit betrayed because I feel like for a good like 10-year, maybe 12-year span, maybe shorter than that, I don't know, but they really invested in a lot of like NA talent, like obviously Stewie, obviously Shroud, obviously Nothing, and
Skadoodle, can't forget Skadoodle.
yeah, obviously like Automatic, Tarek, all those players. I feel like
Rush.
Cloud9 really carried that, and then
Rush, Shazam.
we went full Russian all of a sudden, like the 2020s. You remember this, right?
We did, yeah. Fucking Shiro
How'd
came
we
in
do
and all that.
How'd we just go from like NA talent to all of a sudden we have a full Russian team? Like that's just
Like
like
we
what?
said in our past podcast, I mean, there's more EU talent than NA. I mean, NA
Yeah.
is slowly the fire's just getting put out slowly, but we're trying to relight it.
Yep. We're trying to relight
It's
it.
it's the same way in some other esports scene, like League of Legends scene. There was eventually a time where they changed the rules to where it's basically like how it is with with Counter Strike, as to where you have 3 from one region and you get an invite from that region.
Yeah.
That the import game really started in League of Legends.
That's interesting. I mean, you're definitely right though, 100%. So let's talk about your best skills, sir. I know you used to be an IGL. Very recently though, you've given up the reins and you're kind of more of like a manager on your team, right? You're a manager and you're also a rifler, a star rifler at that, I'd say.
So yeah, I IGL pretty much my whole career. I think that was one thing that really like allowed me to,
Yeah.
continue playing and to play with some players that I was probably mechanically wise not as good as. So I think the ability to IGL, there's not a lot of people who want to IGL.
Right.
It's not like a super easy thing to do. So I got good at it, and after years of doing it, I don't have as much time to really pour into theory and whatnot. So if you're an IGL, you have to be doing that kind of thing. So I'm uh, actually an entry rifler. Like
Yeah.
that's how I used to play as an IGL, is entry, because what I like to do is I like to be the one in the action going first, and if I get entryed and die, I can just like switch between
Nitpick.
POVs
Yeah.
and just like micromanage the round if I have to.
Really, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a change. That's a change I want to do for our team, but I know the most amount of util on this team, so I'm kind of stuck throwing the
See this
util.
guy, dude. He's like at OG and util is like the same person. Like the
Don't
same.
forget, don't forget
synonymous over
movement,
the
man.
words.
Listen, 7,000 hours of KC really pays off.
But yeah, if you ever get a second, look at our we have like a nades channel and it's just crazy. Like this guy's up to like 4 a.m. just clipping nades. I'm like, damn. Like
I haven't really looked in the channel much, but I've scrolled by just to see, because it's white and I get curious, and I see like all the pictures. I'm like, yeah, too long, didn't read.
This guy he's in it 4 a.m. nades like crazy. So we're lucky to have him 100%. But yeah, I think
That's
IGLing
huge.
is extremely hard. Probably the hardest role in the game. You don't get to really focus on your individual stuff, like just shooting. You're really all focused on the team winning, right? So it's and not only that, but if the team loses, it feels like it's all on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the worst part of being an IGL is
It's
just
hard.
that feeling like if things don't go right, the first thing that people fall back on is the IGL.
Yep.
So sometimes you don't have control of that. Sometimes you can, have a great game plan and the team just be off and
Yeah.
it does look bad on you.
It's tough. I think as well, people need to make sure to do this. Like whenever a team wins, it should also be like, "Yo, our IGL was awesome." Like people need to not forget that because it's yeah, you guys carry a risk, and whenever you lose, it feels like it's your fault. But people can't forget that the IGL really does have a tremendous impact on the game. Just not in the same way that you look at a scoreboard and go, "Ah, he had like 40 frags." Like no, it's different. You know. What's your strongest trait about you as a player? Anything specific you can think of?
I just think situational awareness is probably the strong suit. I think I have an okay shot, not like the best the shot,
Hey man, I
and
felt it, so
but I just trying to like be situationally aware and have good crosshair placement.
Right.
Know when I can take timings, places, know when like speeding it, like that kind of thing. Just having like a feel of the game.
Good feel of the game. Yeah, comes with experience, 100%. Let's go. Unless you're a natural like Taylor here, maybe.
I got 11,000 hours.
I see it. See here. Okay. Have you hit your prime yet, sir? Or is it still
Yeah,
coming?
I think I've hit my prime.
When was your prime?
I would say uh probably from when I was like 17 to 21, I believe.
So, what made it your prime? Was it just mechanical skill, or a little bit of both? You were just very knowledgeable at that time, and you also were more
Yeah, I
mechanical
think
skill.
that it was the time my end game knowledge and everything was catching up to mechanical skill. I think that was, I feel like if I would have kept playing during that time, the team I was on, I think I could have gotten further,
Hmm.
but life happens.
Right. Yeah. Taylor, have you hit your prime yet?
I don't think so.
He said, "I don't think so." He said, "It's not over yet."
No, it's not.
Skull, do you feel like you're getting there?
Um, with me getting this new GPU, it's definitely been moving forward a lot faster.
Well, let's define it though. What is your prime? You know what I mean? Like, is your prime when you're just the best IGL ever, or to use it just whenever you're most mechanically skilled?
I would say just overall more well-rounded.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I feel like my movement is way above average than even your fucking challenger people. Same with util, but aim nowhere near them. Situational awareness. I think the main thing I need to work on is my aim. That's about it. That's really about it.
All right. Just
And
keep
so
watching
this
donk
is
demos, bro.
100%.
Just kidding.
Copy his crosshair and everything. Fuck it.
Dude, the way he sits, dude, copy that. Make sure
Bro, I
everything.
can't hold my mouse the way
Monitor
he
settings,
even
everything,
thinks
dude.
about it, bro. You
All of
seen him
it.
hold his mouse?
Yeah. Have you guys seen the setup by the way on ESL? Have you guys seen these videos?
I've seen him.
Yeah, I love those. I feel like those
Oh,
were made
I
for
saw,
me.
dude. I saw how he held his mouse. And I clicked off. I'm done. It's not even worth it.
Have you seen it, ISO, how Donk holds his mouse? By
Yeah,
chance?
I think something, yeah, like extra long fingers. It's
Yeah. It's like this.
like like an octopus.
It's weird, dude. It's so weird.
I don't know, man. He's touching like 20% of his mouse.
So ISO, it being that you have felt like you hit your prime at some point, what got you there? How did you reach your prime? What advice can you give to OG here who's trying to reach his prime right now?
I had a website back in the day. It was called wansource.com, and it was basically, the higher level players demo reviewing their own games and just like talking through it, like things like that. If you can find content like that, it really helps explain why. Like, I'd recommend you watch. There's a coach, you probably heard of him, PNX. He does a good job of like breaking down
I think I've seen
the
it.
game to players. Like, if you watch some of his videos, he's coaching through players, and it just
Yeah.
like things like that are what help you
Yeah.
improve. Like, okay, in this situation, I do this. You can have mechanical skill, that's really important, but you have to pair that with other things. 'Cause everybody's going to have mechanical skill, so you have to separate yourself in in game knowledge.
100%. So what's the biggest lessons you've learned over your period of time? Anything that stands out to you that oh, this one fundamental pillar of knowledge really helped me throughout the years? Anything at all?
I guess I would say, honestly, just know what to do in each situation. That's what it all comes back to. That's
Having
just
protocols.
just exactly having protocols. Just knowing what to do in every situation. And so really, all to me, it comes down to.
Do you have any biggest failure over the years? Anything that sticks out to you like, man, I really wish I handled this differently, or man, I really hated how this came out? Anything at all?
Honestly, I would just say your mental, if you do end up going to land, is controlling your mental out of land. There's a couple times where I feel like I got in my head and played poorly because of it.
Right.
Um,
Been there
and for
myself.
some
Walk a
people, that
line, but
happens online, but
yeah. I mean, this is kind of a broad question, so you may not have an answer to it, and that's totally fine. But I have down here, what makes teams work? I guess it's like a very broad question, though, so I don't know if you have any answer to that. Is there anything specific
I
you'd say
I
makes a
think
team
what
work?
makes teams work is having trust in each other,
Okay.
not having a team that like you have fun playing with, and that you're not gonna tilt and argue with, and a team is willing to work through issues instead of trying to chase what's the grass that's supposedly greener on the other side.
Yeah.
I think if you can find something like that, then you could create a team that could grow and progress to the race to at least main. I think that's a baseline for a team that's good, sticks together. I think any team that does that can get to main.
I think to your point, I think sticking together is a really important thing. If you can get your core to stay together, it's huge because like even I just noticed I'm gonna give a shout out to some people who may not be watching this podcast or maybe they are, but like I remember playing against like a couple of my teammates, former teammates, Crunchy and Zim, and these guys would just sit there playing wingman, um, insane like fucking like midnight to like 5 in the morning every day for like months and months and months and months. So then when we played against them, like whether it's ESCA or wingman, these guys have such an inherent synergy. Like we've been in their call as they're playing together. Dude, like they don't even say a word to each other. They know what they're doing. It's like the Navy SEALs, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, these guys are just in each other's head. They're just so well synchronized. I'm sure you could build up 5 people if you stick together. So
Yeah, it's funny you say that. There was a scrim we were in a couple weeks ago, and Jelly's new to the team, so
mhm.
me and Beast were in a 2v2 situation, and we were just both dead silent. And Jelly's just like talk to each other, and after it kind of like messed us up and we ended up losing. But after the
Yeah.
round, Beast is just like he's like, yeah, we don't really have to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like we know what we both know what we're gonna do. So getting to that level is huge.
Yeah.
It makes it to where like rounds that shouldn't be won get converted because you guys just know how to play each other so well.
Exactly. Like I mean, for example, Ghetto Bird. I think he was in the stream a second ago talking in chat. So shout out to Ghetto Bird. But yeah, I feel like Ghetto Bird is a player that I played with him since like it's probably been like 5 years. So I feel like yeah, if I hop into a server with Ghetto Bird anytime, dude, it's like we just know we don't need to talk. So we just synergize off of it. Me and OG are definitely getting there as well, especially on B site Mirage, bro. We know each other. We know each other what we're doing. Let's go,
Mhm.
dude.
Oh, I got some new shit for us.
Oh shit, really? Of course. It's never a doubt. Keep it fresh, keep it growing, you know? Okay. So what are your current goals now? Do you have any current goals set out for yourself? Anything you're trying to specifically achieve? It could be a base level thing where maybe you just want to individually feel like your performance is hitting a certain metric, or maybe you have a team goal for yourself. Do you have anything currently? No pressure.
Really just
Hmm.
with the time I have, compete at the highest level that I can,
Yeah,
and whatever that is, it
exactly.
is. And secondary, some of the younger players that I'm playing with, I'm hoping to try to just pass on some of that knowledge, and if they have the mechanical skill to take it with them, then they can achieve higher level play.
I think I forgot to ask this earlier, but speaking of teammates, like, do you have a best teammate? I'm not sure if I asked this already. Best teammate ever,
I
all
think
time. Doesn't have to be on your current
best
roster.
teammate all time has to be J Chance.
J Chance. Okay.
100%. I've I picked him up and took him to his first land. Played with him a bunch when since he was probably about 12, and I was probably 14, 15, probably 15. But yeah, he's definitely the best player I've ever played with. He's insane.
So is this guy? I just pulled him up now. I think he's on HLTV, correct?
Oh yeah, he's on HLTV.
So guys, I just pulled him up right here. I'm putting it on the stream if I can
Yeah,
manage
definitely
moving it.
shout out Jay Chance.
Mr. J Chance here, 29 years old. I see he's hit top 568 or 540 on looks like the FPL leaderboard, if that's what I'm looking at, right? Um, yeah, looks like a strong player. So most recently played on Outfit 49, if that sounds correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his team name is now. The team he was on, I think it was like Chicken Coop. He had a little bit of controversy at the land. I was there. I don't know what happened, but he's still playing at a high level.
Definitely, like I'm looking at his profile right now. He's currently ranked number 34 right now, so that's definitely amazing. 37-33 is his elo at the moment, so this guy is definitely an incredible player. Yeah, I mean that's amazing. Seriously, like this guy has definitely taken, what could have been some base level skill to all the way to the top as far as he could. And who knows, maybe even further, right? What a guy. I mean, he was just pugging an hour ago. How many pugs does he have?
Oh yeah, he plays a lot.
6,300. So he's definitely got a lot. Holy moly! All right. What made him such a good teammate to you? Do you think?
Just he's just a great player. Like to watch him clear angles and just kind of predict enemy movements is really impressive to watch.
Just high level. That's awesome. All right. So, do you have any long-term goals or long-term vision at all for yourself or for the team or anything at all?
For the team, I'd like to get to advance eventually, but
Yeah.
long term.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. So any advice to young guns like us? Well, I mean, we're not really young guns anymore, but people on
Hey,
the
speak for
come up.
yourself.
Yeah, at least me. I'm not a young gun anymore. But any advice you give to people who are trying to get to your level in ESCA who are just looking for advice? Any advice you'd give out?
Yeah, I think the number one thing you can do is watch demos, watch pro demos, watch your own demos, and really pay attention to what you're doing wrong. And on the pro demo side, watch what they're doing and ask yourself why they're doing what they're doing. And if you do that exercise, you'll see improvements.
That's one thing I do in spurts is watch my own demos, but I don't do it enough. That's for darn sure. I think I
Yeah.
only typically watch my own demos if I have like a really bad game, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think obviously we could always do more. You know what I mean? So you should watch your
Yeah, I
own.
don't watch my own demos nearly enough as I should.
It's a really good point. And then also just obviously watching like pro demos and like if there's a player I want to emulate or I think they do something really cool, I definitely think it's amazing to watch a demo of just like their individual POV for like a whole game. And it's so accessible on like YouTube. It's just a click away. So it's free money, just grab it. Just free money right there. And watching your own demos, I mean it's like come on. It's a really good idea. I think it's just going and doing the work and like pulling the demo out and loading it up. That's the part that feels like but we should all do it. It's definitely a good idea.
Yeah, everybody wants to play the game, but it is tough to, when I could be pugging, I could be doing this or that, but
everybody wants to pug. I mean, I know that I pug too much. Okay, so ISO, this has been really, really awesome. I'm super excited to have you here as part of Duality, man. Like you're killing it. I mean, you're absolutely killing it. It's been a pleasure. Do you have any final thoughts, or even Taylor? Do you have any questions for him that I didn't already ask that you want to ask him?
No, you pretty much cleared everything on the board.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Any final thoughts at all, ISO? Anything at all?
Just really happy to be a part of what's going on at Duality and appreciate the opportunity. And I'm excited to help it grow.
Let's do it, guys. So thank you guys. If you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching Duality Podcast number 2. Again, we're not going to keep doing these unless we, know that you guys love this. So please leave us some likes, leave us some comments, check us out on Spotify, check out the website, check out Discord. I could keep going endlessly. Check out the tournaments because we're going to be streaming those. So if you don't subscribe on YouTube and get the notifications for when we're streaming these tournaments, you might miss it. And we don't want you to miss it. So hit that button. You know what I mean?
Or even participate in it.
Yeah, participate.
DualityGaming.net. Everything's in there.
Everything's in there. We're working on a lot of fun stuff here, so join in. Even if you're just a casual player, and I don't mean to say just a casual player, but even if you're a casual player, just somebody who wants to find a group of people who maybe you want to get better, or maybe are just looking to have a fun time at the game that we all love, right? We all love Counter-Strike here. Join the Discord, hop into a VC. You've made it to the right place. So thank you guys for watching. See y'all later. Peace out. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.